Men, do not fall victim to the newest member in the ignorant ex-husbands club. Make sure you know where your marriage is, ask your wife regularly, and ask her to rank your marriage. Today we're going to give you 6 questions to ask your bride to have an unbreakable marriage. Guys, as you know, our goal every year is to gather 365 impact stories. An impact story is a testimony of transformation or a decisive act to grow that you made in your life. Oftentimes we have the guys writing into us directly. Many times we have the wives writing in. Whether you're a wife or you're the man, make sure you let us know your impact story. We want to share that. We want to celebrate with you. This is the number 235 this year, and it says this. I'm 41 years old. I have high cholesterol, positive for Crohn's disease, and I have diverticulitis. It's killing me. I'm fatigued daily, sick to my stomach, and bathroom issues. I'm hoping TRT, which is testosterone replacement therapy, and diet will help me. The more I try to become a better Christian, husband, and father, the more Satan tries to attack me. I know I'm on the right path when he continues to attack me, so thank you so much for all of your content. Thank you, Ty, for sharing this. Hit us up. We want to give you some gear to say thank you. Hey, guys, I want to jump into the meat of our podcast. So first of all, I want to say this. I've shared this recently. I cannot tell you the amount of Christian couples that I have seen get divorced in the year 2026. It's shocking. And I think that the reasons I see, one, the marriage just drifted apart because the man was not either monitoring the relationship through his wife, who's the thermometer and he's the thermostat, or he just failed to ask or really care. Second reason is it's a second or third marriage, and these men chose the kids over the marriage, and that caused a dissolution of the marriage eventually, which naturally would happen if you get the marriage in wrong order and you put your kids ahead of your wife, your bride. And number 3 is there was a guardrail breach. Many left for another woman. Something happened there, and it caused the infidelity, destroyed the marriage. I want to point you to a friend of mine, Chris Herb. Chris has a ministry called couplesmarriageministry.org. He does some great work with couples who are struggling or who just want to have more tools to have a thriving and unbreakable marriage. But he talks about having marriage check-in questions. And in my book, Guardrails, which is right behind me here over each shoulder, the 10th guardrail talks about inspecting the walls regularly. It talks about having marriage check-ins with your bride to see where you guys are as a couple. So here are 6 questions that Chris has in his ministry that I thought I would share with you. We also interviewed Chris. We'll provide the link in the show notes so that you can go check that episode out. I think it'll be really helpful to you. The first question is, what brought you joy this week? I love this question because so often we stick to these mundane questions of how was your day, how was work, how are the kids, how is life in the stress bubble? But this is really cool. What brought you joy this week? What a great question. And I find, guys, that when I ask Shanna an open-ended question, she does not need a lot of help. She will just talk it out. She wants me to ask about her heart. Number 2, what is something that was hard this week? Where did you struggle? What wore on you? What hurt you? What caused you to struggle this week? What did you deal with that was difficult? Number 3, what is one specific thing I can do for you this week? That's a good question right there. And if your bride has a love language of acts of service like mine does, that is a loaded question, man. What can I do for you this week? Number 4, is there any unconfessed sin or unresolved hurt that we need to share and seek forgiveness for? Listen, guys, don't ask that one first. Wait a little bit for that one. Move that down the list as your conversation grows. But I think that's important. Is there anything that we're struggling with, unresolved hurt, unconfessed sin? Is there anything that you may have done to hurt her? Is there something that maybe she has done to hurt you? It's a great time to work it out. Number 5, this one, you would have guessed this. This is fairly obvious. How can I be praying for you this week? How can I lift you up? And you probably have an idea already from questions 1 through 4. And then the 6th question is, and I love this question, is there a dream or craving that's been on the forefront of your mind? You know, we're leaving here in about 3 weeks to go on a dream or a craving that Shanna's had for many years. In fact, my wife and I wrote a bucket list of places we want to see before we die, and we're actually going to one of those places in the next 3 weeks. And I want to say this, I want to brag on my board of directors. I have the most amazing board of directors. My board of directors recognized Shanna's tremendous sacrifice being married to a full-time ministry over the last 34 years, and they are sending us to the place of her choosing, and they're paying for our resort stay. It is just a beautiful thing, and she's never had anything like this happen in her life, and she's just on cloud nine. It's helping her to fulfill a craving that she's had for many, many years. So praise the Lord. What a great board. I'm so thankful for those guys. Guys, I hope that helped you today. Short and sweet. Equipping men in 10, right? Short and sweet. And I hope this helped you guys to just stay connected to your bride. She deserves it. You deserve it. And our nation deserves it. Our nation needs strong marriages that bear witness of the Church of Jesus Christ. Guys, if you like today's episode, but like me, you're more of a visual learner, every single week, I write a newsletter designed just for you to become the man that God has ordained you to be, to offer your masculine gift to the world. If you go to meninthearena.org, you can sign up to receive my weekly newsletter ASAP. We send that out every Friday, rain or shine, come hell or high water. And till next time, feel the wet sand on the arena floor, hear the deafening roar of the crowd, taste the sweetness of victory, smell the stench of battle, get in the game, get dirty, grind it out, ask your bride the right questions, and be a man.